Supposedly.
Supposedly. It's supposedly, not supposedly.
I didn't say supposedly.
I know you didn't. But I think it every time.
You should.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi. We're late today, but that's because there's this thing called life and swimming lessons and summer break.
Kids.
And we just do what we have to do.
And sometimes that means we do our lives a little bit later. Yeah, look, it's right here.
Oh, good. Perfect. Anyway, so Jen and Sarita got to go on a trip that I didn't get to go on. And I'm only slightly jealous.
It was awesome.
I'm super jealous. Seriously.
And there's a ton of stuff I still need to show you guys from Moda. And I meant to post a ton while we were there.
And then they learned that it's not that easy to post stuff constantly.
I am going to tell you this.
Something.
At that retreat, they had us busy from 8 a.m. till about 10 p.m.
I believe it.
I mean, it was not go back to your hotel room and take a nap. I mean, I guess you kind of could if you wanted to, but
what small business owner gets to take a nap during the day?
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, like, seriously, they were busy days.
If you're a small business owner, you understand. And if
right?
you're not, then...
I always love when it's like, oh, so you get some free time. And they're like, they're like, oh, that's great. I'm like, well, yeah, today's a work from home day. They're like, oh, that's great. I'm like, yeah, that means when I'm done with this softball game, I'm going to go back in my sewing room for the next 3 hours and work some more. I'll go to bed around 10.
Anyway, so Jen and Sarita went to Motivation. If you missed that, it was a first ever shop owner retreat held by folks at Moda Fabric. And so it was all shop owners and Moda people and fabric designers.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was awesome. And they got to show us a lot of their, new upcoming products. And that's one of the things we're going to talk to you about today. But all of the design behind the scenes. Like, we went to the warehouses, we were in the design studios, all the cool stuff. It was really fun. And one of the fun things we already knew about them, but it came out even more, was this is a brand that cares about quality and what they put out there. And they take pride in what they put out there, and they're not going to do a bad job of it. And so when we found out they were making their own interfacing, we were really excited. Sarita found out about it. She's like, I was thinking I just ordered it all. And we're like, ooh, I hope they have it there for us to touch. And one of the first tables when we go into one of the warehouses is the guy with all the interfacings. And we're like, all right, hold up. I need to touch. I need to see.
We know what we're used to.
Right.
And anytime a new product comes on the market, the question is it better than what we have? Do we like it better? How do we feel about it? Because I don't want to just sell it to you because it's a different brand or a different whatever.
No.
Or it's more convenient for me to get. I want to sell it to you because it's the better stuff.
It needs to be as good or better, period. And
as good as
I joke that part of my job is product testing, but it really is part of my job. It's product testing. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the new Moda interfacings. They are working on increasing what they offer.
Their range, but this is the beginning.
But this is a fabulous start. And we are really excited about them, partly because we know how much time and effort they put into their quality control, which means on our end, getting it and having it for you as the customer, this is going to be also an excellent product.
Their ability to maintain a stock for us to buy from. This is one of the real struggles in the interfacing world, is things end up out of stock for long periods of time.
Right.
And then we can't get it. And
that becomes problematic.
And if Moda is making their own, then
they have a lot more control over that.
And we love that. We're control freaks. We love control.
We love control.
When we control things, life is good.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about what we have here. So we start with this one. This is a non-woven, so it's bonded, extra firm sew-in interfacing. So you're going to be using this if you're doing colors, if you are wanting a firm side on the back, but it is going to be a sew-in.
It's going to stay in
all that information
non-woven
on the side.
Sew-in interfacing.
Okay. Oh, no, I lied. This one's the fusible. Yeah, because I can feel it. It's got a glossy side.
It doesn't say non-woven. It says craft. Okay.
It says non-woven extra firm.
I mean, right there.
Right there it says craft. So it's going to be great for anything where you need to stiffen the product. So last year, Mom made these really cute ornaments out of a panel.
Oh yeah.
That she just fused it on. So something like this would be nice and stiff without being super hard. She did, and we're gonna get to that in a second.
Okay.
So there's this one. I love it. It's tough. They will still tear if you really tear at it, but they are tough. Okay, this one is a medium weight iron-on interfacing. So it's non-woven. So it's this is going to be a great interfacing for a lot of projects when you just need that little bit of stability.
This is what I love on t-shirt quilts.
It works really well on t-shirt quilts, and so will this one. But this one will be nice and lightweight.
This one's a lot less expensive than this one.
It is.
Which is part of the reason I love it for t-shirt quilts, because
you go through a lot.
You can go through a lot of interfacing, making them, and not just t-shirt quilts, memory quilts. You're using Grandpa's old woven dress shirts. Holy cow, please stabilize that. You'll like your life a lot better.
Please stabilize it. And so this is a much more affordable option than like the woven, because the woven is going to be more expensive. The next weight, the same idea. It's a fusible interfacing, but this is our lightweight, much lighter. So it's going to work for a lot of those good craft projects that you're doing. But you need a nice lightweight fusible interfacing. Okay, so light, medium, heavy. This is extra firm.
This is a medium
weight. This is a medium weight tearaway. So this is, for those of you doing embroidery, your machine embroidery, we got it for you. I know that we don't do machine embroidery here.
They don't have one of those.
But we got your back. We got the nice tearaway. We got the back. I didn't even mean to make a pun. So that's what this one is. In case you're wondering, it's going to be the Moda. It says 301. So the product numbers, this is MI301.
MI meaning Moda Interfacing.
Right? And these are 102, 103, 106. This is the 101. So this is your woven fusible interfacing. The benefit of it being woven is it's not going to tear. Okay?
No.
Because it is nice and strong.
We use this for a lot of bags.
We do it for a lot of bags. It shapes nicely. It's going to last longer. So for a lot of t-shirt quilts, like this medium weight fusible interfacing is great. If you've got like one of Grandpa's shirts that's really thin,
red there,
this is where you want to go. Because generally, like with the t-shirts, once we stabilize that, sew it in, and quilt it down,
to make it not stressful,
it's fine. But if it's like, I need to preserve it, this is the right answer.
Also, favorite feature of this, if you will notice, this bolt is taller.
It's bigger, guys.
And do you know what that? So your standard interfacing bolt is 18 inches,
mm-hmm.
which is great. But when you're using with the fabrics that are 42 inches, 18 and 42 don't go together very well. So Moda got smart. This is 22 inches wide. It is half the width of fabric.
We love that. How many times I need 10-inch squares?
It'll back a back order completely. Yay.
We love that. Okay. The other thing I love about it is the fusible on it. I can scratch at it. It doesn't go off. Okay? So the glue isn't super lightly attached to this. I can even rub it together. The glue's not going to go off. And that's awesome. So they really did pick out a few of the issues we have with some of the other options on the market and fix those for us, which we love.
And we have a fusible fleece.
We love their new fusible fleece. So it's a bit thicker. I shouldn't say thicker. It's denser than the other fusible fleece we've carried in the store, which I love. It's going to hold up better long term. And again, the glue in it is more set in. I can't scratch this off, which is awesome. Because a lot of times those glue dots just kind of live on the surface, and it's easy to lose them. But if I put another brand of it under here, you see how splotchy the other brand is compared to how nice and like dense this fleece is. So this is going to be great, again, for making bags, stockings, any of those things where you kind of want to iron on your batting. We do have some fusible batting, but this is a great option for that kind of stuff. Any of those small projects. And then go ahead.
This is your super firm.
Extra firm.
So this is, it's stiff, see?
So it's that bag bottom, you know, it's like I need a flat base. in my bag.
Mom used this for her stiff
That's what
ornaments
Mom
last
used
year,
for her stiff ornaments.
where she just sewed the panel pieces on, and
then she fused it onto the panel piece, cut it out, and then she sewed it onto the
this stuff.
belt on the back.
And she just used her pinking shears around the edge.
And they're so cute. They're super cute little ornaments. And this one is sew in, so there's no fusible.
Yeah, no, this is a sew-in interfacing. And if you want to know what they compare to,
yeah, we'll have them downstairs.
But we'll have them downstairs.
They're going to be right by the interfacing, which is right by the front door. We're happy to talk to you about them when you come on in. We just wanted to show you.
This is their first round
awesome products.
They're creating more.
I may have asked if they were making a couple specific items, and he may have shown me things in a little baggie out of his bag that aren't released yet. And I am so excited for what else is coming from them. Because, in the quilting world, we make quilts. We do that. We also sometimes need our little wins. And so we make lots of other things, too.
Hot pads,
right?
Cozies,
mug rugs, so many bags,
and bags, and more bags.
All the things. All the things you didn't know could be quilted. We will do it. And so we're really excited to see these products coming from a company that we know quality is a super, super high priority.
And customer service.
And customer service. Oh, they're so nice.
Because you guys are my customers, and we love that. But I am their customer.
And they're really nice
to be the customer with really good customer service.
And respond well. And if we have a problem, they care.
And we try and do the same thing for you.
So we've just been really happy with them as a company. And so having them come out with a product that they will stand behind means a lot to us, because
I already brought all the on.
If I have a problem, I know exactly who to talk to.
Exactly.
I have no idea who's in charge of Pelon.
Or anyone else for that.
Or any of them. I don't know.
Where's Heaton based? I don't even know.
Not even a clue.
Anyway, so we're excited about this. So we wanted to tell you that it's here.
It is.
And let you know. And the price points pretty much the same.
Really, really similar. These ones are going to be the same. This one is actually less, and it's bigger.
Yeah.
So it's not a big price jump or anything to get a better product.
We're so happy.
So
anyway, but we wanted to share with you, because otherwise you'd never know.
Right, just interfacing shows up and you're like, sure, whatever it came from. But it's exciting for us. I still have a lot of other fun things to share that are coming.
Mm-hmm. We're still getting caught up from all of our away time.
So much. Well, and the problem is so much of that away time was like educational business time.
Yeah.
So
anyway, thanks for joining us today and putting up with us being later. It'll be later next week too, because guess what? My kids still have swimming lessons.
Right. But then someday we'll get back to normal. Normal might change.
It's summer. Gonna change for the fall too.
You're gonna have to be patient with this.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna change it in the fall too, because we're changing our schedule here.
Yeah. For the first time in like 6 years, I'm not gonna work every Friday.
She's gonna work a different day. Anyway,
yeah. The kids have Friday off school.
Yeah, I say our school schedule changed. Our kids are going to 4 days a week, so that
I don't want to be at work the weekday that my kids are at home.
Yeah. So anyway, one of the few benefits of being a small business owner is
we can totally make that adjustment.
Between the 5 of us
that run the shop,
we can adjust, right, and make it work.
So we have a couple months to figure it all out.
Also, we're family, so we have to put up with each other.
Right. They can't just say, forget you, because I'll be like, you know what, then? Just kidding.
Yeah, no. We'll work straight. So, anyway, we're going to actually
have a great day. We're going to go order more fabric.
That's what we're doing.
Because that's what we do.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Bye.